Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local.
Check. How we sounding, Mike? Welcome, Raider Nation, to the Apex Center located in Arvada, Colorado. You got myself, Ishmael Hernandez, joined by the
Gabby Chernoff.
Hello. Coming off a crazy game. Regis now enters a new day against Ralston Valley.
Yes.
Who has been playing some good hockey. Stepping away from a tie against Creek last night. Interesting game there. Hopefully we have some good positive things to turn around and just put it behind us.
Yes.
This team, you don't want to hold on to anything behind you. Facing Ralston Valley, they're a great team.
They are. They've been playing very strong this year. Very physical team. Good, clean passing. Good speed by the Ralston Valley Mustangs. So hopefully the Raiders can step up to that tonight and come out with the victory.
Yes. What I really enjoyed last night, and I hope we do hold on to, is that clean passing, that puck possession, that neutral control like you called for. I think that was huge last night. So we just need to put some biscuits in the baskets the Canadian way. Canadian way. So, as far as lineups go, what do we have for Regis?
All right, our starting top line, as always, is Ian Beck centering Carter Schick and Michael Manville. And then we have Reese Peterson and Cameron Balatbat centered by Connor Ihaya. Next is Parker Brenner with Jake Filler and Nico Pinero on the wing. And then an incomplete fourth line, and Eli Ash and Drew Lorenzo. D pairings tonight. We're sticking with the top pairing from last night, Ryan Williams and Dylan Paranjape. That was effective. Zach Lorenzo and Chase Patterson together. And then we have 7 D-men tonight. Luke Miller, Liam McDonald, and Matthew Carter serving as our 7th D-man. Elijah Hernandez starting in between the pipes tonight.
Yeah, let's give him some good mojo. Hopefully.
Sending good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes on the one. Hope we walk into this game with some good defensive plays, some control. Control is key here. Good passing, good read of ice. Talking a lot about last night's game, the patience and some of the passing that I've seen.
Yes, that third goal, the feed from Manville to Schick.
That
result of some beautiful passing and good patience there.
Let's do some of that, right?
Yes.
Let's do some of that. Before I forget, tonight's game is sponsored by the Fillers. Fillers out in Steamboat. Thank you, you guys, for supporting us and taking care of the game for us so we can come out and do this and talk and get this game out to people far and wide. Thank you, Filler family.
Yes.
Hopefully Jake can get another goal. He had an amazing
good tip off of the shot from Carter yesterday.
Non-look.
Yes.
Not even looking.
Back towards the net. Got the heel of his blade right where it needed to be to redirect that shot from Carter as it was going wide and put the biscuit in the basket.
Number 14 for Ralston Valley looks tough. So as we wind things up here, we'll do some lineup announcements from both teams.
Varsity Metro Division ice hockey matchup between the Regis Jesuit and your Ralston Valley Mustangs. We appreciate all the fans that are here in attendance supporting both Regis and Ralston Valley. Here's the starting lineup for Regis. Starting at the forward position, number 2, Eli Ash.
Number 2, Eli Ash, forward.
Starting at the forward position, number 10, Drew Lorenzo.
Number 10, Drew Lorenzo, a.k.a. D-Lo.
Starting at the forward position, number 22, Nicholas Perino.
22, Nick Perino.
Starting at defense, number 4, Dylan Marinke.
And
Dylan
whatever
Marinke.
Palumke, what did he say? Oh, Perrin Joppe, number 4.
That one.
And
Ryan Williams, they said it right.
Played an awesome game yesterday. And goalie Hernandez, number 1.
Tonight, our main Mustang player of the game is Elliot Farmacy.
As big man number 14 for Ralston Valley. He looks mean. That is awesome. That is awesome. Big man on campus, number 14.
It's time! Here's your starting lineup for your Ralston Valley Mustangs. Starting at the forward position, number 11, Devin Strong.
This is Devin Strong for Ralston.
Forward position, number 61, Tyler Strong.
Tyler Strong.
Brothers? Same last name?
Position number 92, Cole Faku. Starting at defense, number 67, Salo Cole. Starting at defense, number 87, Dylan Secha. In the net for the Mustangs, number 30, Johnny Hickler.
away we go. So the thing I like to talk about, and I love always hearing what you have to say because I think it's really good, put your feet in the shoes of a coach's position. And what do you say? How do you set this game up coming off a tie from Creek?
I think that tie against Creek last night was pretty discouraging, seeing how the game-tying goal from Creek was on a penalty shot that maybe should not have been called a penalty shot. So probably some discouragement from the Raiders there. I think just making sure that doesn't bleed over into tonight.
Right.
Establishing that confidence in our playing and playing as we always do with that speed, the intensity and the physicality when it needs to be there. Clean passing is something that's vital and I think a key factor in this Raider hockey squad. So I think if we can pull that out against these Mustangs tonight, we can do it.
Yeah, put everything behind you. It's a new day.
Yes.
Let's go get these Mustangs. Starting off on the initial face-off is going to be Ash-centered with Pinero and D-Lo to the right. We got a fresh, clean start, and here we go. Face-off win to Ralston. Ralston dubs it near boards, punches it through. 92 pass over the top, shot wide right of the net. Cleared out by Ash. Second shot save, block as it comes over the middle, low in the slot. Digging in the corner. Now here comes Regis. Center pass over to Pinero. Pinero through neutral, pushing. Gets hung up, puck goes loose. Ralston's there, just rail it around to the far boards. Ash chasing it down, stretch over the neutral ice for Ralston Valley into the zone. They gain the blue line. Gets picked by Williams. Regis turns it around, trying to get it through neutral. He bounces around. Here's Beck cleaning it up, taking it through. Far boards, bounce past him, Sal, far in the corner. Looks back to Manville. Back to Beck. Over to Schick. Schick, high slot, shot, save. As Manville jumps right in front to clean it up. Nothing there, though.
Yeah, some good early pressure there by the Mustangs to start off the period right off the face-off. They had a little bit of a 2-on-1 opportunity right in front of the net. Luckily for the Raiders, that got shot high. And then the follow-up attempt, blocker side of Hernandez, there to save the day. And then coming back the other way, Schick, top of the slot, takes the shot. And Ralston Valley's goalie swallows that one up as the face-off comes back into Mustang territory.
One thing we've talked a little bit about last game is those saves. Solid, clean, controlled save says a lot. So that helps control the game.
Yes, both goalies demonstrating that tonight.
Gives no opportunity for a second shot. So face-off win for Ralston. They're immediately in the zone, far corner. Beck there to bat it around, gets the blue line. 7 from Ralston, dumps it back in, gets high in the circle. 200 shot blocked by Miller. McDowell. McDowell then bouncing around off a Schick. Near boards for Ralston. Ralston gets it through. One man. No advantage to them as the red jerseys jump all over it near boards. Battle near board corner. Lee Matt comes away in the cage. Goes right to left. Gets pinched. Pushed through by Beck. Beck looking for the pass over to Balatbat. Balatbat through neutral all by himself, so he sends it. Rails it near boards. Peterson racing up, trying to help him out, followed by Ihaya. We got Patterson and Zelo on the blue line looking for the challenge. Blackbat centering pass shot. Oh, net comes loose, but a high shot coming off of Ihaya's stick.
Yes, that pass from behind the cage. Balatbat looking for Ihaya there. Result of an unfortunate turnover for the Mustangs. Balatbat just strips the Mustangs of the puck right behind the net. That's Sean's. So Balatbat strips Sean to the puck behind the net. Gets it to Ihaya. Net comes off its bearings before he can get the shot away.
You got to watch out for Balatbat. He has a strong skating possession. He'll take anything. He just puts his feet through and skates right through you and pulls pucks away from you. So
yes. Right
away, possession to Ralston Valley. They dump it down. Hernandez resets for Patterson. Patterson gets it through off the stick of Balatbat. Ralston Valley kicks it back into the zone. Zelo chasing it down. Sends it high. Patterson chasing. High in the circle. Zelo to the blue line to Peterson. Peterson to Ihaya. Ihaya dumps it high. Line change for Regis. Filler charges forward, trying to keep it in. Off the stick of Jape, and it goes deep. And we have our first icing. So good speed, good initial push by the red jerseys.
Yes.
I like what I see so far. So face-off will be stick side of Ralston Valley's goalie. Hickam, did I say that right?
I think so.
Hickam.
John Hickam.
Face-off went to Regis. Quick shot off of Brenner, gets deep in the corner. Williams follows up, second shot off the stick of Hickam in the corner of Pinero. Pinero looking. Decides no blue line, circles, shots high off the cage. Pinero chases it down. Williams settles back in the neutral zone, picks it up, sends it deep in the far corner. Ralston Valley there to clean it up. They swing near board, kick it through. Williams protects the blue line, sends it far to left, back up to Joppe. Joppe kicks it back around, rails all the way, goes off the cage, so slows down. Ralston Valley is able to pick it up, and they send it. Now we're getting another icing.
Good shot there by Nico Pinero.
Yeah.
Good job taking possession there. Obviously, the shot went high, but we talk a lot about how Pinero likes to shoot the puck. If he has it, he's going to try and drive the net, and sometimes that doesn't work out for him, but I think that possession and him holding that puck when he had open men around him kind of
he had a clear,
it worked out for him. I think the Ralston Valley players were expecting him to pass it over, so they let up off of him a little bit, which allowed him to get the shot away. He had a pretty clean lane there and just put it a little high.
Yeah, one look at the blue line and they let go, and he just ran for it. So Ralston takes over. They go neutral with the puck. Miller there to battle out, keep it in. Schick to support. Over to Manville. Manville takes a swat, goes nowhere. Ralston Valley trying to take possession. Here comes Beck saying, thank you, may I have another. Over to Schick. Schick right side. Doesn't have good control of the puck. Loses it back to Ralston Valley. Ralston Valley with the good look, and it gets on the stick of Liam. And we're going to have our first penalty here. Or is it an offsides?
Looks
it's
like
offsides.
An offsides call.
Yeah. Had something brewing right here for Ralston Valley, just not a clean pass.
Good breakout there by Beck. He went for the backhand pass over to Schick. Schick held it for a second, just got caught up in his skates. So that scoring chance to no avail.
Yeah, keep it up, guys. Let's go, boys. Meanwhile, Blattbat chasing around with Peterson behind the cage. Peterson centers it over for Ihaya, loose through the feet. Ihaya can't get a hold of it. Takes an edge, goes down. Blattbat there to support. Ralston Valley comes away far board, centering over the neutral zone. Through nobody. Patterson chasing it down, chips it back in, but off the skate of 61. Back around the cage for the wraparound. Through the neutral ice, through the middle, nobody there. Ralston Valley sends it far boards, pushing high in the circle. Peterson picks his pocket, sends it around. Patterson's there near boards, looks, skating through. Neutral pass, good stretch to Ihaya. Ralston grabs it all by himself. Here comes Ralston, right side shot. Pad save for Hernandez, set again. Puck swinging near corner. Patterson puts body to body with Balat batting higher. Here comes Zelo. Chips it over to Patterson. Patterson can't get on it. It's ahead of him. Back around the cage. Patterson. Peterson. And it's out. So touch up for Ralston Valley. They got to come out and reset. Line change for Regis. Ralston pulling all the way back. Patterson putting some good forward checking. Followed by Brenner. Neutral for Regis. Zelo dumps. Both teams trying to get some reset and getting the right guys out there. Finally, we do get some people down for both teams. Ralston, blue line, shot hit off the stick of Zelo. Joppe takes it near boards to Filler. Filler dumps it in, and it goes deep as Ralston chases it down. No icing. Fan on the pass. Brenner's there to keep it in. Here's Filler. Filler to Brenner. Brenner looking for the mentoring to Pinero. Can't get it to him. Back near boards. Pinero battling out. Over the center to Brenner. Brenner. Over to Pinero, shot, pad save. Side Joppe off the pad again. Good save for Hickam. Far boards Brenner. Pinero. Joppe at the blue line, settles it in, gets a quick touch up, sends it down. I don't think Manville got there quick enough.
So both goalies demonstrating some very sharp eyes, some very sharp reactions here as we get going in this first frame. Hernandez with some good saves as Ralston's establishing their offensive zone. Strong looking for his brother, I think. The other Strong there with the centering pass. And then Rodriguez had a quick one-on-one with Hernandez. Pad save by him there, and then the Raiders come back the other way. Centering pass again, looking for that. Pinero's all alone out in front and can't convert on that one.
Ralston.
As Ralston's goalie's pretty sharp. That puck came out to Pinero pretty quickly. He got the shot away. It's going to count as a shot on goal, as it would have went in the net if there was no goalie there. But, you know, coming up big there was Hickam. Good sharpness, good glove by him.
Loose puck as Regis lets it go. Save for Hernandez as he's playing and not watching. Puck gets through. Icing.
So quick shot there by Zach Palick. Patted aside by Hernandez. Comes back the other way for an icing. That's
too close. You can't let those pucks go anywhere in the slot or even remotely close to the slot, because you know that any advantage, they're going to take it.
Yes.
So face off now. Go ahead, Gabby. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. And like you were saying, any opportunity we have here, both of these teams are going to take it. There's not a lot of fancy plays trying to be developed. When a team gets the puck, they're shooting it. They're not messing around trying to get too fancy or anything going, at least as far as this first period is concerned, and they're just shooting it. Both teams, as soon as they get the puck, they're just shooting it right on net.
Case in point.
And these goalies are doing a good job shutting it down.
Case in point there. That puck comes tumbling up to the blue line. 61 jumps the blue line, takes a quick shot. Hernandez is there with a quick glove save. So face off now, stick side of Hernandez. Ash on there. Kicks it back to Miller. Miller to Carter. Carter far board to Peterson. Peterson chips it neutral for D'Lo. D'Lo over to Ash. Here comes Ash. Shot hits the legs of 87. 57 picks it for Ralston Valley. Skips it around near boards. Miller there to settle back. They stretch it over to the far boards. He's all alone. Shot. Pad save for Hernandez. Battle near boards. Miller, Williams, and D'Lo. Going back and forth behind the cage. Carter steps over, picks it up. Looking for some help. Gets it from Peterson. Carter. They have Ash up front. D'Lo in the middle. Skate it up, but they let you go. And that's what Carter does. Good job for Peterson keeping it in. Push it. Ralston Valley chipping away. They get it back to neutral. Zelo settles back. Backhands it over to Filler. Gets through his stick, so Ralston takes over. Get it back into the neutral. Red line to blue line, and they send it. They're looking for a line change here too. Zelo back up to Carter. Carter to Pinero. Through Pinero to Brenner. Brenner chips it over. Filler can't get a stick on it, and back through neutral for Ralston. Lost puck at the blue line. 45 grabs it and shoots left of the cage. 9, blue line. Shot blue line, save. Reset through the crease, deep in the corner. Pinero off the stick of Pinero to Brenner. Brenner punches it through. Ralston takes over, settles back. Ralston gains neutral, lets it go. It's a Zelo. Zelo chips it in and chases. Here's Pinero. Pinero looking, pushes through the circle, gets bodied around the cage for the wraparound. He has nothing, gets pinched. Ralston Valley takes over, and they're at the blue line through neutral. And I believe they got a hold of somebody on the bench here for Ralston Valley. Touched the glove or something.
So a lot of back and forth here, Ish. I did notice as Ralston was going off for a line change about a minute ago. We had Pinero open along the far side right in front of the box. His puck came into the corner. Ralston only had about 3 guys out here. So I think if we could have gotten that over to Pinero, we could have caught Ralston on the line change and maybe sent Pinero all the way for a breakaway.
Make some noise, Pinero.
He always does.
So face off gets away over to Ralston. Ralston settles behind the cage. There's Peterson to take it away. Oh, Jape there to make some noise. Gets through and back out to neutral for Regis. Williams, Ihaya. Ihaya chips it in. Regis putting some pressure to keep it in, and they don't. Good hit from Williams as he slows 13 down. And there's an icing. Williams trying to take some heads, neutralize, get that neutralized command and control. I love it.
Yes, and you were talking previously, too, about Perrin Jape making some noise. We did forget to mention him in our player of the game recap last night. I think he was very good, a very vital player.
Amazing game for him.
Yes, he was getting in the way of all kinds of scoring opportunities and shutting things down. No goals or assists, but he's a defenseman, and that's exactly what he did last night.
And you know I like when those defensemen play. When they make some noise and we're getting shots from the blue line, it's a good day. Shot, glove save, Hernandez. High on the circle. Good look for Ralston. Hernandez takes it away.
Perrin Jape trying to get his stick in cleanly there. Had Williams with him too, neither of them wanting to take a penalty, so kind of soft with the stick, not wanting Ralston to have anything to be able to draw or embellish, and then they get that shot away, and Hernandez comes up big with the glove save.
That was a laser, too.
Yes.
Blue line for, chip through as he loses the puck. Here comes Schick. Schick with Manville over the center. Schick shoots. Pad save really high. Manville can't get to it deep in the corner. Ralston Valley digs it out, sends it around back to Beck. Beck putting pressure near boards, 21. He looks up, gets it in neutral. Schick backing up, facing him, or Patterson, excuse me. Zelo goes around, picks up the puck as it gets deep. 8 there for Ralston Valley, traps it in, back to Zelo. Zelo sends it over to Patterson. Patterson near boards. Chips trying to get it through. Gets to the circle. And Manville sends it over to Zelo. Zelo loses back to Ralston Valley high side. Oh, pad save off of Hernandez as he has the person screaming. Got the first penalty against Regis.
Against the Raiders.
They had that guy screaming down the crease, and Hernandez goes right to left, slides, gets in position. Great save. Wow. And I believe this is going to be against, is that Ash in the corner?
That's Manville.
Oh, Manville.
I think. Did Hernandez get a piece of that?
I believe so. It looked like he tipped it with his toe. I could be wrong, though.
It might have been. I thought when I was initially watching it that it went wide, but power play for Ralston Valley now underway.
Yep. Underway. Blue line for Ralston. Walk the blue line, send it high. Loss of puck, gain control for Ralston. Deep in the right far corner. They chip it out. Oh, tips off the board. Delo's there to pick it up. Neutral. Back to Ash. Ash sends it. Block save. So now Regis settles back in to recover for the one under. Good job from Ash and Delo taking some time away here. Near boards. Joppe puts body to body. Williams picks it up back to Joppe. Joppe backhands. Can't get it out. Battle now in the corner. Little 2-on-1 with Ash and Williams. Williams pushing. Gets loose over the top. Joppe screams over. Picks it up. Far boards. Stick to stick. Puck jumps in the corner. Williams. Joppe chipping at the toes. Here's Joppe. Loses it. Ralston trying to find something. They gets loose deep in the corner. Ash jumps in on it. Williams supporting. Joppe over the top in between the cage. Back over to Joppe as it comes loose. Joppe sends it. It gets through. Line change for both teams right now.
Raiders doing a good job shutting down this power play, not letting them convert. Shutting down things in the zone. Those battles along the boards help to tick down the clock. Raiders not letting the Mustangs emerge victorious, or at least victorious enough to get any good offense going.
Balatbat screaming across, putting body to body, taking the puck, and we're able to dump it again to kill. 18 seconds left on the PK. Ralston having a hard time just getting it through neutral. They get it in the zone. 61 skating around, gets it back to the top of the circle to Point. Point takes a shot, body save from Balatbat as he gets in the way. Ralston trying to reset it, loses it again.
We're back to full strength
Full
now.
strength, good kill. 11 jumps high, circle sends it down low. Back up top, save, pad save, kicks over. Reset for Hernandez here, and the net comes off as he has a player on top of him. Good save off of Hernandez.
Yeah, so right as Manville comes out of the box, a good centering attempt there for Ralston Valley. Hernandez lets the rebound go, comes bouncing around there, trying to shove it back in again, but at that point, the net is off its bearings, and we have a whistle. And like you talked about, Balatback with the big body off of that final shot in the power play. He's been great tonight.
He's on fire.
It's not even the end of the first period. Stripped Ralston of the puck back on the other end to lead to that centering pass. A good scoring opportunity there before Ihaya was unable to get the shot away as the net came off its bearings. But Balatback, good tonight.
Brenner wins the face-off. Drives all the way through neutral. Hands it off to Panero. Panero takes a shot high in the circle. Goalie save Hickman. Won his own face-off. That's amazing. I'm getting some good energy off these red jerseys right now.
Yes. We're shooting it seems like, though, right at Hickman. I think we need to try and maybe pick a corner here and maneuver around this because he's sharp. He's sharp on his rebounds. He's not letting any of them go, especially when we're shooting it right into the breadbasket. He's hugging it and he's holding it and shutting down that play.
Yeah. His position is sound. Back to neutral ice. It gets chipped through by Ralston. They chase it down near boards, bounces away. Brenner there picks it up behind the cage, Sends it high for Pinero. Pinero can't get a piece. Ralston sends it back around to Brenner. Brenner cleans it up, sends it over to the blue line. It's a Blattbat. He hands it off. Back to Ralston. Ralston gets through neutral. Trying to get the blue line, and they do. Far side for 67. Loses it in the corner. Good body to body there for Regis. Patterson sends it over. Nobody there, so 45 picks it up. Shot, pad saved, loose up front, cleaned up by Patterson, and he sends it away. Good stop. It's deep, so we'll get an icing. As Patterson, good job getting it out of the crease. Send it.
Yeah, Patterson got it out of the crease, and then he put a big body on to strip him out of the puck right behind the net. Had Brenner right there with him, could have gave it away to him. Instead, sent it around the boards to 45 for Ralston Valley. That's Homer. He took that sharp angle shot, and I think Clark was looking for the tip on it, but to no avail. We're still tied at zip.
So let's go. 3:26 left first frame. Regis wins the face-off. Schick over to Beck. Beck through neutral, taps it over to off the boards for Manville. Manville gets ahead and gets his own offsides.
I think that got caught up in his skates a little bit. He had his stick down, and it just got caught up in his feet, and they're calling offsides on him.
Manville is amazing on that blue line as he knows timing. He does get called probably offsides the most, but it's because he's right on top of it, and he knows if any given opportunity, it's going to be him up front and making that flash move from the blue line. So back to Ralston Valley. They try to get through neutral. Puck bounce around in favor of Ralston as he gets deep in the zone. There's Joppe deep corner to Beck. Beck chips away. Schick sets him back up. Beck slaps near boards. Ralston stops it. Back to Schick. Schick, red line. Shimmy shake through. Gains the blue line. Has Beck behind him. Hands it off. Beck sends it right to the cage. Far deep quarter to Manville. Manville down to Schick. Schick can't get to it. Battle now. Manville and Schick. Schick tries to center it. Nobody there. 36 picks it up for Ralston Valley. He sends it. Loses it to Beck. Beck over to Manville. Loose. Schick backhand. Oh, can't get to it. As the goalie goes down, loses his stick. Schick shaking up. Sticks all over the ground. Ralston Valley near boards, bringing it out. Shot from Williams. Hits a defender. Schick on top of him, trying to keep it in possession at the blue line. Williams sends it over the center. Williams goes down. He's back up. Ralston Valley can't gain the blue line. They have to reset. Here comes Schick. Gets them to settle back. Pressure from Blattbat. They go neutral through everything. Chased down by Beck and Joppe. Back to Schick. We need to settle this down and reset. Back to Joppe. Joppe far board. Gets it in. Sends it around the cage. Bounces. Walks the wall. 81 picks it up. Rails it back over to the far side for 7. 7 looks for the pass. Off the boards. Gets it in front of one of his players. 38 can't get a hold of it. A lot of pressure from Ihaya, Joppe, and Carter. Back to Ralston Valley through neutral. Neutral back up. They let it go. They thought they were offsides. Joppe's there to pick it up, and he rails it all the way through. There's Ihaya. Battle in the neutral zone. No good control for either teams as it's going back and forth. Here comes Ralston. Shot off the stick of Joppe, high in the net.
Talk a lot about this top line-ish. Beck, Schick, and Manville. That chemistry was just demonstrated on their last shift. You have that move as Beck is trying to break out of the zone. Beck hits it over to Schick. Schick keeps his feet planted as Beck skates ahead. That good communication and chemistry from them. Schick knows to leave it for Beck. Beck establishes the zone. And then looking for those centering passes too. Beck with a good stick as he strips Ralston of the puck over there in their own zone too to get some offense going. And Raiders, I'm liking this hockey that they're playing. They're shutting Ralston out of their own blue line here.
Turnaround shot from Ralston Valley high in the circle. Goes nowhere, way wide. Puck comes out for Regis. Back to neutral ice. Here comes Ralston Valley. They get through. We have a man on the other side. Pad save. Save again as he kicks it away. Bouncing puck. Carter gets it away. Get it out of the crease. Brenner finally gets a piece and sends it through neutral. Here he goes. Blue line with Ash on his right. Over to Pinero. Slap shot high, though, as he digs it hard. And Ralston Valley is able to come away from far board. Down to the low near board. Neutral ice for Ralston Valley. They lose the puck a little bit, fumble it up. They gain blue line and dump it down. Patterson settles in, swings the near boards around the cage, sends it over the middle off the stick of Ralston Valley. Gets back to them. Ralston Valley, blue line, loses the puck. Soft little kick, side of Hernandez, now to the near boards off Patterson's stick. Here's a pass, Manville to Pinero. Pinero, blue line, dumps it. And we're going to have Beck and Manville, the Beckville combination. Manville deep in the corner, centering it, nobody there as Zelo was trying to come up. And we have a penalty. We had Beck and 45. Is that Homer?
It is Homer.
Homer, you can't forget that one. Homer just all over Beck. I'm not sure what the call is here, as both players were down. Looks like Homer's going to the sin bin.
Homer will go to the sin bin.
Dope.
Dope.
Homer Simpson, right?
SAMRT.
So first.
So this is an interference call against Homer.
Homer. So now Regis will go on the power play with 2.5 seconds. So this will have a lot of this bleed over into the second frame. 2-minute clock for us. Looks like Beck's going to take the face off here. And we'll pull Elijah out. Hernandez will be out because 2.5 seconds, 6-man, set it up and shoot.
Ralston's goalie there coming out to cover out. He was on to us.
He knew. He saw empty net and said, I've got to jump this, and he did a great job.
He did.
So after one period, a lot of good skating. I got a lot of good things at moments. You know, there's some control by both teams where it's going back and forth, and we're just trying to get players set up in the right position.
Yes.
But overall, I feel like we're doing well.
Yeah, a good shift there as that first period came to a close in our new line with Brenner, Pinero, and Filler out there too.
Yeah. I like what we see. We're doing well. So we're going to do a ice clean as the Zamboni comes out for a fresh clean. So we're going to get a little break here. Guys, don't go nowhere as we'll continue here in about 10 minutes.
Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local. Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local.
Back to action for round 2. Face off to Ralston Valley. They pick it up, dump it down near boards. Patterson picks it up, settles behind the cage. He comes out near boards, looking, pushes. He's in the neutral, down low to Patterson. Patterson blue line. Tries to send it across the middle, get the stick in the way of 7. He goes around. There's Beck trying to chip to the blue line, can't. Reverse to Schick. Schick back to blue line. Patterson walks a little bit, sends it down low to Peterson. Shot, pad save, directly on the goalie. Back to Patterson, or Peterson in the corner. Here comes Manville. Manville to Beck. Beck goes DDD back to Patterson, slowing things down. We're on the power play. Point, shot off the goalie, loose. Ralston Valley kicks it out. We talked about this shooting, man. We got to move this goalie left to right, shake some things up. Make him move.
We can't be shooting it from right at center. He's good when he's right at center. Even when he can see things, as is Hernandez. But we can't be shooting it right at him from center. We got to try and find a way to deke him out a little bit to put one past him.
Move him, put some traffic.
Yes.
So Patterson gets through, chips it down. There's filler to Ihaya. Ralston dumps it out again. Hernandez picks up the puck, looks for the pass, decides to settle it back down for Williams. Williams has 2 behind. Williams to Pinero. Pinero up to Brenner. Back to Patterson. Williams. Williams to Filler through the stick in the zone. 87 picks it up for Ralston. Turns around. Shots off of Ihaya. Ihaya looking for it. Filler high in the slot. Save off a defender near boards for Brenner. Brenner comes up. Sends it down low to Ihaya. Ihaya fumbles the puck. Brenner picks it up for him. Brings it back out near boards. Sends it up to Williams. Back to Brenner. Brenner loses it. Ralston's there to pick it up. Williams keeps it in, near boards. Ralston Valley chipping it out. Pinero says nope. It comes out. Touch up for Regis. Not good for a power play. We're even.
Good kill by Ralston Valley here as they're looking back to come the other way.
So Ralston Valley through neutral gains the blue line. 67 right side. Waffle save for Hernandez. Here comes Balatbat through, battles it in, chases it down for 87. No icing there, puts body to body, followed by Ash. Puck goes over the cage, then tipped up by Ralston Valley at the blue line. Miller keeps it in, down low to Ash. Ash sends it over the middle. Balatbat can't get a piece of it. Ralston Valley interferes. Carter chips it in. Carter, Ash. Ash down deep to the corner to Balatbat. Balatbat battling it out in the back. Ash behind him. Ralston comes away with it. Peterson takes it away. Over the middle to Ash. Ash gets tripped and loses the puck. Ralston Valley through neutral. They get the blue line. One-on-one, shot wide. Stick goes flying. I don't know where that came from. Ralston gets it out. They have to touch up our offside shot. Glove save for Hernandez. Carter picks it up, sends it down through icing as he's just trying to get rid of it to reset things.
So Ralston coming out and shutting things down for the Raiders. As much as the shots didn't show it, you said the shots were 9-5 in favor of Ralston, but we're still tied at zip. Raiders getting a lot of scoring opportunities, and Ralston doing a good job now shutting them down. We like to work this puck down low, and good on Filler on that power play for keeping himself planted right in front of the net. And
loose, get it out.
Whew. So good on Filler. So we're saying no. Some exciting plays were happening. For planting himself right out in front, but Ralston's getting the sticks and the bodies where they need to be when we're trying to work it down low, so it doesn't look like our usual antics are going to work tonight.
Misdirect. right in front of the net. Patterson's there, but can't move the guy. Goes off his stick. He jumps up right in front of Hernandez. 1-0 Ralston.
So Ralston working this puck from low to high. The shot from the point, yeah, that's 38 for Ralston Valley, able to get his stick on it. So Zach Palick will be credited with this first goal. Hernandez doesn't have a screen, but as I talked about last night off of that redirect from Filler, the ones that change direction right in front of the net are the ones that are the hardest for the goalies to save, because when you have that tip, you never know where it's going to go off of a shot. So a tip off of Zach Palick puts the Ralston Valley Mustangs up 1-0 against the Raiders.
You got to clear that front porch. You can't let nobody sit on it. Stick, lift, move, push, right?
Yes.
So puck comes out for Regis through neutral. Filler dumps it down low. Brenner chases through the crease over the top, tries to keep it in. It gets back to the blue line. Shot from Williams, right side of the net, and back down near boards. Joppe dumps it down to Brenner, off the foot of Brenner. Filler pushes it down low. Battle. Ralston Valley trying to clean it up. Here comes Brenner, takes it away. Shot, bounce. Oh, left side of the net. Good look for Brenner. Pinero picks it up, left to right. Shimmy shaking near boards. Looking down low for Filler. Filler at the corner. Gets a soft hit on it, can't get it out. It gets down low. Here's Pinero, big hit for there. Ralston Valley trying to come out with it. It gets neutral. Joppe chasing it down, and we're going to get an icing.
Some good scoring opportunities there for the Raiders as Williams fires one from the point. That goes just wide. He was trying to pick that short side, glove side there on Hickam. And then the follow-up attempt there by Brenner. I think Pinero looking for the tip right out in front there. That one gets tipped wide as well. And Pinero demonstrating his skill. It's amazing how he can just take the puck and kind of do his little shimmy shake and
yeah.
push around the defenseman and just deke out the back check and maintain control of that puck. So demonstrating a little bit of that there before he takes the big body and Ralston Valley sends it for an icing.
So puck gets sent around, couple of shots from Regis. Ralston picks it up, goes neutral, shot high over the cage. Far boards for Balapat. It gets bounced back. Miller chases it in. Battle. He's stick lifting and moving, kicking. Balapat trying to help. It kicks past him. Blue line for Ralston Valley. They go attempt to DDD. Nobody there, so they got to send it hard behind the cage. Miller, body to body. Zelo. Puck comes out for Balapat. He circles, sends it up to the blue line. Ralston Valley keeps it in, still in the zone for them. High off of Peterson. Peterson settles it, sends it over to Blackbat. Blackbat through neutral, sends it far deep in the corner for a line change. So both teams trying to go wholesale. They come out quickly. Ralston down near boards, bounce middle of the ice. D'Lo sends it back in. Trying to keep it in as he chases it. So we got a touch up as it gets back to neutral. Carter bounce off the defender, but it goes in his favor. He jumps it, pushes it through, has D'Lo to the right, so he has to chase it in the corner because he can't get clean through. D'Lo stick through behind the cage for Ralston Valley. Heads up looking for the stretch, and there's Ash to interfere and keep it in. Good battle for Ash. D'Lo, Ash, Ralston Valley takes it. They're through neutral. 1-on-3 in favor of Regis. Takeaway for Regis. Stretch of ice over the middle. D'Lo can't get to it. Ralston Valley picks it up. They settle it low. Back up high. Good stretch. In safe. Pad save. Hernandez double shot. Pad save. High and away in the net. So 2 saves for Hernandez.
Yeah, 3 quick shots there by Ralston. First one, the rebound comes away from wherever it ended up, and then Hernandez makes 1 save and then another follow-up attempt on the rebound. And good on Ash on the other side of the ice for stripping Ralston of the puck in their defensive zone to try and establish something for the Raiders. Eli Ash has been strong with his stick tonight. I remember an instance in the first period when a rebound came away that Hernandez would not have been able to get over in time to save, and Ash, as it was kind of bouncing through the air, that rebound got a stick on it and settled it aside.
He does his job well. So icing on Ralston, so the puck's going to come all the way back in favor of Regis into the zone. Yeah, when Ash is on fire, man, he skates well. Last night,
yes,
he played
He's had a
well.
good weekend.
He has. He's had a great weekend. So face off for Beck, stick side of Ralston Valley. Beck comes away with it. It gets down deep and around the cage. Ralston Valley picks it up, sends it high boards. Beck and Joppe chasing it down. They're going far to pick this one up, and they do. Around the cage, Joppe chips it around near boards for a battle. 9 there. Beck picks it up, sends it over, stretch to Schick. Schick through. Blue lines, hits the brakes, skates around that high. Shot, stick save for Ralston Valley. Near board battle. Manville to point to Williams. Williams sends it off the stick, loose. Oh, good look on Beck. Schick and Manville getting caught up in the crease.
Getting pestered there as the whistle is blown.
Finally, we get a shot with a redirect. Almost made it.
Yeah, and Ralston's goalie let that rebound go momentarily. He lost it in the crease for a second before covering it up and shutting things down as the face-off will come glove side of him.
So face-off glove side of Ralston Valley.
Brenner gets booted from the face-off.
Here comes Panero, or Panino, as Ralston Valley calls him. Polino. They get a good stretch to middle ice. 92 gains the blue line, 4-on-2. Little backhand, brush off of Hernandez deep in the corner. Battle for Zelo. Miller joins them. Comes over the top. Backhand save, loose. Good save for Hernandez and reset. Everybody falling off their skates, get a good reset, and the puck gets to neutral. Here comes Panero chasing it down, trying to get through, and he does. Touch up. Brenner over the center, far side circle. Shot hits a defender, picks it back up, round the cage, centering it to Panero. Panero shimmy shakes deep in the corner. Looking for the backhand. He gets hit hard. Brenner joins him to help him out. Loose. Back to Panero. He just finds the puck. Loses it and finds it. Panero to Brenner. Brenner can't handle. Has to swing near boards deep in the corner. Looks up. Top of the circle. Centering it to Blattbat. Can't get it to him through. Far boards. Blattbat picks it up. Sends it around to Panero. Panero centering off of Brenner through the stick, and it comes out. Neutral for Ralston Valley. Chipped through. Patterson. And Lee Mack chasing it down for an icing.
So Hernandez coming up big as Ralston establishes the zone. You see the man right out in front of the crease going to the backhand, and this is where that lateral movement talent that Hernandez demonstrates so well comes in handy, because a lot of the times what happens when a man is moving from his forehand to the backhand in the creases is he'll pull it from one post to the other, forcing the goalie to get over. But when the goalie's forced to get over, his 5-hole opens, and a lot of the times they'll tuck that puck in there. But Hernandez doesn't come all the way over there, and so doesn't open his 5-hole, stays right in the middle where Ralston happens to put that puck.
Yep.
Shoots it right into him. So big save by Hernandez there.
Meanwhile, neutral zone, Ihai is picking it up, getting pestered. Peterson joins, can't get on it. There's Blattbat, Patterson. Back and forth battle. Patterson pushing it through. He gets through. Peterson chasing it up, trying to keep it in. Ralston Valley hits it neutral. Here comes Lee Mack. Lee Mack punches through, gets Raz. It comes back out, touch up, but Ralston takes over. 2-on-1. Peterson battling back. Good forward check. Shot, save, waffle. Right side of the net. Chopped by Ralston Valley. Big hit by Patterson. Peterson. Ihaya there, settling over the top, trying to get kicked through. Lee Mack comes away from it. Near board, skating through. Sends it down for Manville. Finally, McDowell just backhanded in deep for a line change. Manville pestering and pushing through, trying to interfere. There's Carter, back to Beck, Beck to Carter. Carter swings it through. Lau for Manville. Then he gets the middle. Back to the blue line for Joppe. Joppe pushes, sends it. Almost a redirect. And now Manville's going to get called
for a trip. So Raiders go back on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes, 7:11 to go in the second period. Schick, if he had just moved a little bit closer to the near boards, he either could have tipped that or created a screen in front of Ralston Valley's goalie to hopefully make that shot from Perrin Joppe be able to go into the net. But he was just a little off kilter in the crease there, so Ralston Valley's goalie able to see it the whole way as Perrin Joppe shoots it again right into the breadbasket for him.
So PK for Regis. Ralston Valley sends it up at the blue line. They try to get it to point, goes far board. Back to point, 92 sets up, shoots off the defender, save.
I think he's sitting on it.
He's sitting on it, as you see Ralston Valley trying to dig it out from the backside.
So Ralston Valley from the near side circle puts it up top to the top of that near side circle. It's loose. I think that's McDonald trying to jam it out of the crease, or it might be Williams, but Hernandez is sitting on that and covering it.
So battle on the face off. Loose. Ralston Valley near boards, gets it back to the will attempt to the blue line. Can't. Battle there with D'Lo. It comes to the blue line. D'Lo trying to get it out. It gets kicked in deep. Zelo follows it up, sends it behind the cage to Miller. Miller sends it down to D'Lo. He can't get it out. Ralston picks it back up, sends it. Pad save. Oh, then through the crease as it goes off of somebody, and away it goes. Regis kicks it through and all the way out for a kill. 1:08 left on the PK for Regis. Ralston far boards through neutral. Almost there's a trip.
Again, there's another tripping call.
On Filler, as he's just trying to get in front, get the stick caught up in the feet. And, you know, we got a Filler in the box as he skittles somebody.
So Ralston will have
almost
5-on-3 for almost a full minute. Excuse me.
Well, here goes battle tested. And we have Patterson, Lemack, and Pinero out there on the face-off. So Hernandez has his work cut out for him. This is how you really figure out if your goalie's good left to right. Face-off glove side of Hernandez. Deep in the corner. Ralston Valley picks it up, swings around the cage, looks for the blue line, sends it far boards. D to D to the point, back to the far side. Then they walk it down low as they're moving the puck. Up top, across the high side. Patterson putting some pressure, trapping the puck. Pinero joins, now we're outnumbered. Shot, save, up front. Good stop for Hernandez as he loses it because he relies on his pads.
Yeah, Hernandez coming up big twice in a row here before Filler went to the box. He was coming up big again as Ralston, off that initial attempt, the rebound squeaked away. He was down, got that blocker up. Thankfully, it was tipped high and out of play, coming up big here again. Pinero, though, chasing as Patterson already has a stick on the man. Can't be doing that when we're 2 men down.
Right, you got to hold your grand zone.
Especially when you already have a man on him. You can't just leave one man out alone in front to defend 4 men.
Far boards, back down to the point. Point settles in, set D to D, high shot. Back to the near boards, 81. Battle in the corner, Williams harassing them, doing a good job around the basket for 89. Joppe jumps it, gets loose, over the center, shot. I believe off the pad, really close, I couldn't tell.
I think Hernandez got a piece of that, yes.
Back to point for Ralston, D to D, 21, top of the point.
5-on-4 now.
Yeah, we got a man out. Manville jumps
right
it,
out of the box.
Sends it down. Good job, and here comes Beck. Welcome back, Manville. Oh, Beck takes over, centering it. Goal! Oh!
Manville with some noise right out of the box, and the Raiders tie it up with a shorty.
Hey, we call that Beckville. Beckville comes out screaming. Manville re-enters the game. Beckville chases it down. Beck does, and sets up Manville. Boop.
Yeah, working it down low there, as that top line so loves to do, right from behind the net. Beck sets up Manville perfectly. Manville puts it into the corner. Biscuit in the basket-ish.
Yeah, still down 1 player. 48 seconds left on the Filler PK, and Regis wins the faceoff. Here comes Zelo. Shots off the defender. They settle it down towards the red line and through. 2-on-2. Shot wide off the waffle. 92 chases it far up top. There's Ash with D'Lo to the blue line. Doesn't get through, loose over the middle. Zelo settles it back in, off the far board and through. Back to the goalie. There's a shot.
Good on D'Lo there for seeing that Ash had lost his stick and just sending it out to
get it out,
at risk of putting his team in any danger in their own zone.
So Ralston Valley comes back quickly. Quick shot. Hernandez pad saves it and stomps on it.
That
Good
Ralston
waffle.
player looked like he was going to approach more. He had room to do so.
Did.
He just shoots it from the hash marks of the near side circle, and Hernandez keeps on coming up big there-ish.
He's doing his job. That's what they pay him for. I don't
What's
think
his
they pay
contract?
I don't know. So face-off glove side. Ralston wins. They go D to D shot up front. Nobody there to help him out. Quick clean up and takes it high as Hernandez is just stuck.
Ralston takes back the lead. They go D to D, set up the one-timer, puts it on net. It's loose out in the crease. And number 11 for Ralston Valley, Devin Strong.
You've got to clean that porch, front porch. You can't let nobody sit there.
Gotta dust it.
Yeah.
So here's the one-timer. And then 11 right out in front. Hernandez is too low to be able to move to get over there.
All good.
So as he's trying to get over there, he goes down, and Strong goes up. It's 2-1 Mustangs as they take back the lead.
So loose puck through neutral. Regis picks it up. Peterson loses it, picks it back up to Ihaya. Ihaya gets in the zone. Peterson follows up, chips it in. Back to Ralston as they're trying to get it neutral, and they do. So Ralston Valley gains the blue line. Tried to center it, came off a skater, and they lose it.
Good on Williams.
Yeah, they dumps it back down.
To tip that out of the reach of the man he was looking for.
Good momentum, and it's quickly taken away, but still right in front of us. The only thing we need to pick up is dusting off that front porch. Don't leave. Take the trash out. Don't leave it in front of the door.
Sweep that dust off.
Brenner on the face-off. Stick side of Hernandez. Wins the face-off to Miller. Miller sends it behind the cage to Carter. Carter sends it down low. Bounces around. Pinero over to Filler. Filler chips it in. Brenner follows it up. Battle. Filler to Brenner. Centering it to Pinero. Can't get it in. It goes back around. Pinero gets pinched. Filler there to help him out. Back to Pinero. Far boards. He's trying to chase it, and he never gives up. Good job, Pinero. Pinero gets tripped. No call there. Around the cage it goes. Brenner follows Filler. Brenner behind. We need somebody up in front. Nobody there, so Brenner takes it down low. Brenner over to Filler. Shot fan on Pinero,
I think that
but
was
he follows through.
Puck coming at him a little bit, or it was rolling.
Yeah, I think it went off the stick of Filler a little bit. He caught a little bit and then started bouncing. And Pinero went right to him, but he didn't. It's hard trapping a bouncing puck and getting a good look on it. But
yeah, especially when you're centering up that centering pass right out in front.
That line was working. They looked good.
I was going to say, there's a little spark there between that Pinero, Filler, and Brenner line. Good chemistry and good communication being demonstrated by them there with 2:56 to go in the second frame.
Beck taking the face-off down to Manville. Manville blue line to Lee Mack. Schick tries to send the middle. Ralston takes over, goes neutral, get it through into the zone. Lee Mack chasing it down with Patterson next to the goalie. Schick on the right. Beck jumps down in the corner to help put some pressure to Schick. To blue line, shot with a missed redirect. 21's trying to put a stick on it, but it's taken away with Patterson. Battle far boards. Beck to Schick, gets through Schick's stick, but he follows up, swings at it. Lee Mack there to trap it in, and it goes back for Patterson behind the cage. Patterson comes out, sends it to the red line off the stick of Manville, and Ralston Valley settles in the zone. Back to Manville, Schick shot, save, far corner. Beck follows up Manville again. Manville looking for Schick. Manville cleans it up, sends it back over the top to Schick. Schick loses it. Blue line, Lee Mack to Carter. Carter bounce pass to Schick, gets away. Ralston takes over at the red line. They gain the blue line. Lee Mack there putting some pressure, pushing it out. 13 over the middle, calling for the puck. Nothing there though. Blue line 81 sends it off the leg of Beck. Lee Mack picking it up in the corner with some pressure and battle. Blue line, they call it good. Shot, pad save for Hernandez. 13 picks it up. Redirect over the middle and high as Patterson gets his stick in the way.
Hernandez, I sound like a broken record-ish, coming up big again. He realizes that there's a man out in front of him. He knows they're going to try and set up that centering pass, and he comes up big, makes that save on the centering pass, so good on Hernandez for that one. And then back on the other side of the ice, Manville trying to set up Schick countless times, can't convert. That top line's really working here to try to put another one in.
Keep working, right? Do it over and over again until you get it. Regis coming away high through neutral, down to Blackbat. Blackbat centers it, shots right, wide right, in the corner. Ralston Valley cycles it back down to the low corner. Near boards for Ralston Valley to the blue line. Joppe stops it, puts his hand on it, sends it back down low for Ihaya. Ihaya gets brushed off. Peterson there to help. Peterson back to Ihaya behind the cage, looking for the center. Ralston Valley there interrupting and taking it away. Now it's a race back as Joppe jumps on the speed and comes back as his speed has been crazy lately. So Joppe to Williams. Williams swings near boards, looks for the bouncing pass off the corner. Can't get it. Has to battle back. 61 centers it through the stick. Now Ralston Valley needs to touch up, and they set it down to get a quick reset and line change for both teams. Williams rails it all the way to the far side to Peterson. Peterson chips it off the stick. Ralston Valley picks it up, sends it back through neutral. We have a 2-on-2 here. Williams, shot glove save by Hernandez.
Hernandez is good with his glove.
So nice little control break from the goalie.
Yeah, so some back and forth here as this second period winds down. Raiders getting some good scoring opportunities, and then Ralston brings it back the other way, and they're getting shots away on Hernandez. He's coming up, saving those to keep the deficit at 1 goal.
Meanwhile, Miller chips it through. It comes out. Ralston Valley needs to touch up as it came out. No call there. And Levin takes a shot, gets off the stick of, I believe that's D'Lo, and it gets high. Yeah.
Is that Zelo? Zelo, maybe. 8?
Yeah, that's Zelo. They look so much alike. I got to watch them. They skate different, though. I got to tell you, D'Lo's an amazing skater, but he's a bull in a china cabinet. And there's the end of 2. 2-1, Ralston Valley. Man, it's hard to say. I think our biggest fix here is just, like we said, getting those guys off the front porch. Our defenders have to notice that and get up there and push.
I think we kind of started to realize that as the second period wound down here. Ralston trying to put a third one into the net there, and we're doing a good job shutting that down. McDonald, as the period was coming to a close, drove out the angle as we turned it over at neutral ice, and it came into our zone. McDonald cut off the lane. Good on him for not letting them get any offense going. And then just good sticks everywhere after that second goal was scored. I think we know we have to support Hernandez as much as we can. Can't let him be standing on his head the whole game. And he hasn't, but he's come up big with saves when he's needed to.
Absolutely.
But you want to try and get him out of that position as much as you can.
Since we have a little break here, no, we do have an ice clean, so we're going to take a break. But before we do, we have a special shout-out going to Colorado Springs. Gabby, what do you know about that?
Chase Patterson's grandmother, Shriver. It's her 87th birthday today, so thank you for tuning in.
87 years young.
Yes.
Right? So happy birthday, Grandma. Appreciate you watching us from the Springs. Hopefully we can get a goal off of Patterson's stick for you tonight. So quick 10-minute break, maybe less. Ice clean. We'll see you guys for quarter number 3.
Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local. Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities, where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding Steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a Steamboat local.
All right. Period 3, here we go. Face off for Brenner. He gets a piece of it, sends it down low to Filler. Filler sends it down through the low boards, corner. Brenner, Panero to help him out. Back to Brenner, and the feet can't find it. Chips it to Panero. Panero sends it side off the defender. Comes back to him. Brenner scoops it up, takes a big hit. Back to Brenner. He goes down, jumps back up. Puck comes all the way through. Patterson chasing it back down. They call an icing, but it comes short.
That puck just stopped. It just stopped. It was going full speed, and then it just
he blew the whistle, and then he was it heard him whistle, and the puck stops 3 inches short of the red line. So face-off, glove side of Ralston. Back on the face-off. Now the Zebras are getting together to discuss.
They're saying our bad. That
no, he called it. It is what it is. He called it. He was just kidding. So face-off will go center ice. Still Beck over. Schick left. Manville right.
We just got pranked there.
Yeah. So Ralston Valley comes away with it. They send it down far boards. Patterson chasing in the corner. Sends it around. Rails it all the way over to Manville. Manville shoots it through neutral. Chasing it down. Gets a piece of it. Then follows it around the boards. Backhand to Manville. Shot loose. Glove save. And
that shot by Manville, I think, almost squeaked through the 5-hole. It kind of bounced up to the bottom of his mask there, and then it came back down, and he covered it right in the crease. As Manville fires it, trying to score early in the final frame for the Raiders.
Had Beck up in front. I like that. Put some traffic up front. Let's move this goalie left to right, and let's take some shots. Back on the face-off. Glove side, gets it down low. Near board. Blue line. Williams sends it over to Manville deep in the corner. Manville battling with Schick helping. Beck slides near boards. It kicks out over the middle. Ralston comes away with it through neutral. Paranjape shuts the door, kicks it back. So they reset. Through neutral for Ralston. Turn around, they send it near boards. It rails all the way to the far corner. Jape there. Beck. Beck skates around, gets it near boards to Manville. Manville to Beck. Beck through neutral, far boards. Sends it down to the goalie. Goalie brushes it off. Beck picks it up to Schick. Schick loses it.
Lost it in his own skates there as he tried to backhand it.
Ralston Valley goes neutral, loses it. Schick there to pick it up, chip it in, hits Jape. Jape takes it, goes through for a line change for Regis. Takes a shot, goes off a 7. Jape cleans up his own shot, centering it to Blackbat. Pad save as the goalie's down. You got to kick that up.
That almost snuck short side on the goalie there. Blackbat putting that puck right, trying to find a gap, but Ralston Valley's goalie hugging the post gets saved by Hickam.
I don't know if Blackbat didn't see him. His pads are down as he's hugging that near post. He could have sent it up in that far left corner. Easy pick for him. Face off to Ihaya. Battle near boards. Hits the middle of the circle, comes out. Miller trying to keep it in. Blackbat scoops it, sends it back. So Ralston touches it, sends it through on net. Hernandez brushes it near boards. Miller picks it up, sends it all the way around to Peterson. Peterson sends it back behind the boards to Miller. Miller through neutral to Blackbat. Blackbat trying to force it through, body to body. Here comes Peterson as he scoops it, gets it in. Blue line, Blackbat shots off a defender. Defender sends it down low. Here comes Ralston Valley. Centering it. Pad save for Hernandez off his pads. He shoots out. Regis comes out through neutral. Blackbat. Ihaya. Blackbat in the middle. Ihaya to the left. Regis Ralston steals it. Peterson takes it back. Battle on the ice. Carter sends it back to Ralston Valley. Poor position by both teams as people are trying to figure out who wants this puck.
Talk about that poor positioning. Zach Lorenzo gave up that puck at neutral ice as he led off his man, which allowed Ralston Valley to establish that 2-on-1. A scary chance for the Mustangs against the Raiders, but Hernandez getting over, stretching over to prevent Ralston from taking a bigger lead.
Near board win for Ralston Valley through neutral. They chip it through. Patterson takes it away deep in the near board corner, sends it far to Pinero. Pinero backhands through neutral, can't get it on Brenner. Ralston Valley gets it into the zone through the blue line. Taken away by Patterson. Filler there to help. Battle near boards. Filler over the middle to Pinero. Pinero not on point as it gets far away from him. Ralston Valley settles in behind the cage. Pinero razzing. They send it up the line. Carter takes it far boards, gets pressured. Pinero chips it back to the blue line. Patterson. Pinero. Carter centering it off a defender. Had a good look. Back over to Filler through Filler's stick. Far board for Ralston. Ralston stretching it through neutral. And Carter gets a stick on it and it gets away. Hernandez settles the puck for Patterson. Patterson sends it deep in the near board corner. 61 for Ralston, picks it up, tries to center it. Brenner's there to take it away. Ralston Valley looking for the center pass. Nothing there. Brenner takes it away. He comes out. Here comes Regis through neutral. Brenner, blue line, near boards. Ralston picks it away. Williams has to settle it back and send it to get a touch up for Regis as they're going to be offsides. Quick turnaround for Brenner and he's back in with Manville. Ralston clears it through the neutral. Schick picks it up, backhands it to Joppe. Joppe red line, chips it in for Manville. Manville covers, gets a stick back to Joppe through his stick. Williams follows it, gets it to the number 4 Joppe. Joppe neutral. Ralston's there getting in the way consistently, back and forth. Here comes Ralston. They get the blue line. Joppe goes body to body. Puck comes loose. Joppe follows through behind the cage. Far side to Carter. Carter can't get a stick on it. Puck bouncing behind the cage. Williams. Williams sends it, hits a defender. Beck. Beck looking for the stretch. Through neutral to Schick. Off Schick's stick. He chases it down. Battling in the corner. Schick picks it up. Swings around. Manville over the middle. Schick losing it. Back to Ralston Valley. Ralston Valley far board, sending it over to the left. We takes a bounce to Hernandez. Hernandez passes it near boards to Beck. Beck over to Schick. Schick gets through the blue line, chases it down, 2-on-1. Schick with help from Beck. Beck picks it up, shot off the goalie high into the flags.
Good drive there by Schick before the puck came back into the Raiders' offensive territory. Kind of bounced around the pass, got tipped into the zone and into the corner. Ralston Valley player that was on Schick a little too slow to the puck, but Schick turns on the Jets, establishes the zone, and holds it as the faceoff stays there.
Ash on the faceoff, glove side of Ralston Valley. Backhand from Zelo. Save as the puck is 2 feet away from the net. Sometimes you just got to put a glove on it, control the game. 11:35, third period.
Hickam doesn't want to give this lead up for his team in the third period.
Ash on the face-off, comes away with it, chips towards the goalie, another save.
Raiders trying to pick this short side, glove side on the doorstep of Hickam. He's covering it every time, not taking any risks.
Face-off again for Ash, glove side. Ash sends it back, blue line, gets through the stick of Zelo. Zelo has to come back with Miller. Zelo sends it back in. Black Bat and Ash chasing it down. Near board corner. Ralston kicks it through. Battle near boards. Ash comes away with it, high in the slot. Ralston takes it away and kicks it through. Gonna have an icing. It didn't stop that time.
This is what we like to see, this good offensive pressure and these icings that Ralston Valley is taking as a result of the offensive pressure. So that's the kind of start we needed in this third period as we try to cut this 1-goal deficit and tie the game.
So Pinero on center, stick side of Ralston Valley. Pinero wins the battle, shot from the blue line. Zelo off the glove, loose. Ralston Valley picks it back up near boards, battle. It gets kicked around behind the cage. Pinero there harassing. We got a penalty here. They're going to call Pinero. High stick, Pinero. Into the box we go again.
This is the third penalty kill I believe the Raiders are forced on tonight.
So fresh 2-minute PK for Regis with 10:54 left in the third period.
Maybe we can bank another shorty-ish. That's what got us on the board.
Who's out there? I like it right now. There's a good vibe. I can feel it. So Ralston Valley comes up with the face-off, pushing low in the slot. It gets kicked back near boards, back to the point. 7 sends it back near boards. Oh, it comes out. So touch up for Ralston Valley as they swing it back. Brenner there pressuring and pushing as he pushes Ralston Valley all the way back behind the cage. He's chasing and moving. Ralston Valley back to neutral, blue line near boards. 7 swings around, tries to backhand it, save for Hernandez. McDonald's there to pick it up. Patterson kicks it out back to neutral. Touch up for Ralston. Far board pass, blue line, trying to send it over. Patterson sticks in the way. He sends it around behind the cage, met by Ash. Oh, it gets kicked over the middle. Back to Ralston Valley blue line. Blue line walks, sends it off of the man in the middle, back to the near boards. Battle with Ash. Ash picks it up through neutral. 1 minute, and he's pushing. He gets through. Chase it down. He needs help. He has D'Lo. He cycles it back high for D'Lo. D'Lo returns, gets pinched. Ralston Valley's walking away with it with 45 seconds left in the PK. Through neutral. High side, blue line, right side, swinging around. He's looking to set up that middle. You could see him as he's looking at it. All the way to the point. Shot. Waffle save. Hernandez goes over the back, bouncing around. Hand pass. Ralston Valley. He saw Williams coming. He says, I got to get rid of this puck. He kicks it over and gets called. Hand pass.
We got to get this back check together. We just let number 8, Rodriguez, for Ralston Valley, circle around the entirety of the net, come back out to the point and get a shot away that did land on net, and Hernandez was forced to blocker that one aside. Thankfully, a hand pass against Ralston Valley, so the face-off will come back into the Raiders' offensive territory.
Back on the face-off, gets over to Ralston. Ralston coming to neutral. Gains the blue line. Joppe pinches him off. Back to Ralston Valley as he can't get a stick on it. Blue line shot. Left of the cage. Traffic up front on number 11. We need to clean that up. Joppe up front. Oh, good cleanup by Williams, and it gets through neutral.
And that tip by Rodriguez in an attempt to hold the zone slows down the puck, so running down the clock more on this Raider penalty kill.
Yep, we're full strength. Pinero comes out. Good kill for Regis. Ralston Valley cycles the puck near boards. Miller's there to pick it up. Has Beck down low. Beck picks it up, scoops, sends it. Hits Manville, kicks it over. Ralston's trying to keep it safe, but goes down. Here comes Manville. He has ice, so he sends it down towards the goalie. Beck's there to pick it up. He's looking for centering pass. Blue line. Zelo has to pick it up, trap it, sends it back around. Beck picks it back up near boards. A battle near boards. Over the middle, Blattbat swings and misses. Ralston Valley tries to kick it out, it bounces. Goes neutral, Zelo picks it up, backhands it near boards for a line change. Here comes Regis. Ralston Valley sets it up, comes out near boards, pressured, sends it. Carter picks it up, far board, sends it all the way around, behind the cage. 8 picks it up, looking. Desperately trying to get it out. Carter there sends it back in. Off the stick of Blattbat, red line. Ralston picks it up, pushes it through. Patterson tries to kick it out, gets on the stick of Ihaya. Carter far boards. Goes DDD to Patterson. Patterson sends it near boards. Battle here. Peterson chips at it. It gets it in. Over the middle. Loses it. Back to Ralston Valley. Neutral. Ralston sends it over the middle. Carter got a piece of it far boards. Chips it over. Trying to get it out. Can't. Ihaya. Finally, Hernandez is like, let's take a timeout here.
Yeah,
Reset.
lots of bouncing around there. That puck kept just bouncing between the blue lines at center ice. It seemed like when either team had the puck, it was in the wrong zone. And as they were trying to establish a zone, they'd be stripped of the puck. It'd come back the other way, and neither team could kind of get into their zone. So Ralston Valley 0 for 3 on their power play as the Panero one finished up a couple minutes ago, but the Raiders 1 for 3 on Ralston Valley's power play.
Yep. Good kill. Williams getting under center, sending it down, and it goes out. Had a good look with Brenner flashing through neutral. That could have been a good pass from Panero. Puck gets away and goes over the glass. So face-off will be for Brenner. Glove side of Hernandez. 6:57, third period. Here comes Panero. He comes away. Filler. Blue line, sends it right side, bounces around the cage. Panero and Brenner following it up. Brenner. Ralston Valley comes away with it near boards, looking for the pass. He keeps it. Pinched at the red line. Big body Filler puts a body to him, takes it away. Brenner's there to take it up. He gets it in. Gets harassed, and around the puck goes to the far board to Jape. Jape can't get on it. Here comes Ralston Valley, 2-on-1 stretch. Shot, glove save as Hernandez is locked on.
So as Jake Filler comes into the zone, establishes it, some good offensive pressure from the Raiders, comes back the other way, and Hernandez with the glove save.
Good position by him as always, looking good and sharp, just settling it in.
Filler looked like he might have been getting caught on a potential 2-on-1, but Red Sweater catches up to him, gets on the man along the near side, and Hernandez with the glove save to keep the Raiders out of any trouble.
So deep in the corner for Miller. Ralston Valley center tries to center off of the stick of Hernandez, and it jumps up high and away. Battle for Panero. Near boards. Has Balatbat and Peterson. Or Beck, sorry. Beck gets a soft serve pass, and Ralston Valley kicks it high in the net.
Took an awkward bounce off the boards there that just kicked it up into the netting.
No really good puck possession by both teams. I feel like this puck is running away from everybody. Let's get some possession. Let's set this up. Face off inside of the blue line. Back to Schick. Schick and Manville chasing it down. Manville on his knees sliding. Stays with it. Schick over to Manville. Manville in the corner back to Schick. Schick trying to get it back to Manville. There's Beck. Turn around. Trying to the blue line. Gets away from him. Here comes Ralston Valley. Nice little chip right to left. Zelo trying to step in the way. High shot deep in the near board corner. Back to the blue line. There's a battle. Beck can't get a stick on it. Goes neutral. Ralston Valley settles back and then brings it neutral. Off the stick of Beck as they're firing it deep in the corner. Ralston Valley looking for a line change to get their guys a break. Zelo hands it up to Beck. Beck by himself gets through. Has Balatbat in the center with Schick. Schick calling for it. Beck getting harassed. Sends it back down to Balatbat. He has Schick. Oh, Balatbat. Beck. We need to get Schick back to the center.
Yeah, he keeps calling for it, and they just can't get it out to him.
Yeah, good pressure from Ralston Valley. Balatbat. Liam gets in the, somebody gets a stick on it in the way. Puck bounces. Ralston Valley trying to clear it. Shot. Side of the cage off of Beck's stick. And around to the high board. Centering it for Ralston through neutral. 2-on-1. Back to point. Save. Shot. High. Clear it. Here comes Schick. Give me that. Schick through neutral. Has Ash on the right. He gets pinched, loses the puck. Ash turns around, grabs it. Over the middle to Balatbat, loses it. Schick getting tripped, going down. Shot by Ash. Pad save to the left. Let's get our feet underneath us. Patterson at the point. Goes far board. Shimmy shakes around. Back behind the cage. Loses the puck. Peterson follows from the right side. Can't get a stick on it. Ralston Valley near boards. Gets it neutral to Patterson. Back end from Panero. It's in deep. Ash follows Panero to the far board. Gets through to Ralston Valley. Jape cleans it up, takes it away. Over the middle to Ash. Ash sends it down low. And we got a call.
It's for a cross check here.
I think that was on Perrin Jape as he's coming back to pick up the puck.
Yeah, so Devin Strong will go to the box. Raiders, this is just what they need. 3:39 to go in the final frame. They're down by 1, and they have 2 minutes to get something going. Wouldn't be surprised either if Hernandez came out at some point. during this 2 minutes to get a 6-on-4 as long as they keep this face-off in their zone.
Hard to say, but we'll see. So we go Ralston Valley short of Manny. Haya on the face-off glove side. Regis comes away. Williams on the blue line sends it down low to Panero. Panero swings the point, cycles it back down to Williams. Williams centering it to Filler. Back to Brenner, shot save.
That got swallowed up by Hickam again. We just keep shooting it right into the bread basket. He knows how to hold those and feel those so that he can stop that play and prevent anything from squeaking through.
Brenner on the face-off. Brenner wins. Blue line to Williams. Williams walks, sends it back high to Brenner. Brenner pushes the circle, shots off a skate. Back to Panero. Panero swings at it, misses, takes it back behind the cage. In the corner, looking. Back to the point to Williams. Williams down low. Panero. Up top, shot. Not sure what it hit, but I heard a click.
I think hit the glove there.
Oh, okay.
Of Hickam.
Let's move this puck around.
Ralston Valley's doing a good job on this penalty kill by just shutting down center. You can see themselves in a box formation, kind of just between the circles, shutting anything down. That's good positioning, That's where they need to be in order to shut it down. It's hard to get anything going when it seems like Ralston has a man covering each of your men, even on the power play.
Let's get in front of that goalie, Haya. Loose. Wide right, loose behind the cage. Panero skating with the mad stick right now. Puck up on the net.
So 59 seconds to go in the power play for the Raiders. You see Hernandez keeps glancing back at the clock here too. I think he's realizing that he's gonna need to pay attention to Coach Ott, see if he gets the wave on out of the net with 2:38 to go in the third period.
We will see. So back on the face-off, stick side
Our
of
big guys out here.
Ralston Valley, line one. Back to point, Patterson. Patterson chips it to Manville. Manville steps, left to right, back to point. Patterson, Manville. Down low to Beck. Beck skates around, back to point. Beck, Peterson. Peterson holding the puck, sends it around, rails it to the far board corner to Beck. Back to Manville. There's Schick. Patterson sends it off the stick, but goes deep in the corner. Manville picks it up. 27 seconds. Battle. Patterson at the point. He goes down, loses the puck. Comes around for Hernandez as he traps the puck looking for the pass. He decides to keep it behind the cage for Patterson. Let's go. 10 seconds. Here comes Beck. Back through neutral, gains the blue line, shimmy, shake, shot. Oh, off the post. Off the post. Great shot for Beck. Full strength, 1:36 left in the game.
Hernandez still in the net.
He's looking. As Peterson and Patterson settle the puck, they get a good stretch here. Off a Manville stick. Hernandez still in net with 1:24. Back down, deep. No icing. Peterson then picks it up, sends it back to Patterson. 1:13 left. Patterson pushing, gets it off the stick of Manville, icing.
So Hernandez won't be able to come out now, minute 07 to go, but the faceoff will come back into his zone.
Seem a little flat right now. Besides Beck's little push and shot, that was just
hit the corner.
Oh, so close. He has a shot too.
And
so
Peterson too, he was along the near side here on the power play. He was taking a pass over from the far side, and I think Ralston Valley's goalie wasn't expecting it to come over to Peterson on the near side because there were no men on him. So he was over there, and the net was open as he was trying to get back from that pass for Peterson. Hernandez coming out now, but if Peterson was ready for that one-timer, I think he could have fired it into an open net.
So empty net, 21, backhand scores. As Brenner's coming across and can't get in front. There's the nail in the coffin, but still some time. Maybe we can pull that nail out.
Yeah, so Brenner right at center ice can't get the tip of his stick on it, and then Ralston Valley just takes advantage of that and puts one in. It's 3-0 Mustangs.
So Hernandez back in net. Brenner out on the faceoff. Williams to Joppe. Joppe kicks it up, bouncing through the stick of Pinero. Ralston Valley kicks it through, 92, trying to get around Williams. Williams stick, back to Joppe. Joppe to Williams, 32 seconds. Williams coming through, gets the blue line. Takes a shot off the leg of Ralston Valley and high in the net. 25 seconds. Puck all the way on the glove side of Ralston Valley. Looks like Pinero is going to be under center. No, Ian Beck.
Hernandez out of the cage again.
Empty net. Loose up front. Oh, almost a golden opportunity taken away. They send it all the way down. 18 seconds. Icing. So the puck's going to come all the way back at an icing. It'll be face off. Stick side of Ralston Valley. Beck there to get under center. I think they're going to add some more time on the clock as the clock was running.
Yeah, you could see Lorenzo skating after that puck, and as it crossed the blow, not that much time. You don't need another
quarter number 4.
Another 18 minutes and 50 seconds? I don't think so.
Mike can handle it. It's the man behind the camera. I'm sure he's had longer days than these. So face off deep in the corner. Around goes. Everybody's confused as the buzzer goes off.
I think there's some struggles coming from the
button pushers.
Scoring booth there. There were some malfunctions with the music too in the second period. It was playing while there was play happening, and they looked confused and couldn't turn it off. And now that buzzer, and they're figuring out the clock.
Now we're going to Superman for the last 18 seconds. Face off Pinero gets it in. Schick follows up. Manville off to the right. Williams jumps up to support. Back around to the corner. 81 traps the puck against the board. Big hit from, looks like Schick. Schick dumps it out. Another big hit on Pinero. No call there.
Leaders trying for one last hurrah, just trying to get one more in. There's 3.4 seconds to go in the final frame.
So Pinero will take the face off. Shot from Beck, right side, and that should be it. So tough loss for Regis, 3-1. Little flat, 2-3. I thought it was fast.
First period was strong. We came out pretty strong in spurts in the second period, but that third period just wasn't what we needed to be able to tie up the game, as Ralston led 2-1 coming into that period, and then the empty netter. So
Ralston Valley not a bad team. Good crease interference, good traffic. That gave them a lot of their points.
They were doing a lot of cutting off angles as we were coming in. They cut off center a lot, so we couldn't get those centering passes in like we so like to do. And as we were coming into the zone, they drove us out, cut off our angle from beside the net. And then when we were on the boards, because they were forcing us just out, not anywhere near center, just towards the boards, pushing us out, they put the body on, stripped us of the puck, and put it back the other way.
So once again, thank you to the Fillers and the Steamboat Condos and what they do for sponsoring this game. Let's give away our golden pucks. Who's your player of the game?
Elijah Hernandez.
Hell of a game. Good saves, good awareness. I'm going to have to go with you on that one too, so we'll give him a double puck.
Yes.
Good game. Long week ahead of us. Hopefully get some good practices in, and then Chaparral on Friday at Family. So.
Yes.
I won't be there, and I'm hoping we have our special guest on Friday. So you guys
have to stay tuned to see who it is.
It's going to
be
exciting. It's going to be great. So thank you everybody for joining us. Appreciate it. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see you next weekend.
Good night.
Good night.
Every season, for any reason, is a good time to visit Steamboat. Fully equipped condos with an array of amenities. Where comfort meets adventure. Providing outstanding steamboat vacation rentals since 2001. No booking fees, just personalized service from a steamboat local.